Hi everyone, how's it going? Today was a return to work kind of day. So I was woken up by my mom at around, I would say, like 8 o'clock, asking me to move my car out of the way. So I moved my car out of the way. She drove off. Although there was a series of events that happened before that. At around 7, I was woken up by my mom telling me that she had caught our orange cat Malcolm, and so she showed me him, and we pet him and snuggle him for a bit, and then I decided to go back to sleep. Of which then I was woken up to move my car. After my mom left, our family friend also left, said they were getting some business done, so they left, and then it was just me and my sister at the house. I decided to get to work on that um, Red Letter Media Spitballs Dependables project using Kling and Nano Banana 2. I worked on that for, oh gosh, from like 10 all the way to, oh man, like 2. So like 4 hours. Basically, what I was doing was I was trying to get shot consistency with like art styles and the change in different camera angles and what the characters were up to and what they were doing. And then once I eventually got what I wanted, I would send the finished frames to Kling and a description of what I wanted to happen with the helping of Claude that helped write the prompts to ensure minimal fussing around from Kling 3 Omni. Now the problem was there was still fussing around. The thing with shots that require characters to do a lot of movement is that their movement ends up getting really smudged and ugly looking, and so it ultimately ends with a final result that just looks less than desirable. On top of that, you have to really go step by step with Google's Nano Banana 2 to get anywhere with your generations. Because if you're not extremely explicit, it makes some weird mistakes and you get some unwanted results, and that's a huge shame. Overall, I ran out of credits for Kling, and I made the dumbest mistake ever. I decided, maybe if I buy $10 worth of credits and try again, things will work out well. Well, things worked out okay for shots where characters are simply just talking to each other, but for shots that require characters to do more movement in a 2D animated space, it doesn't look very good. It looks very bad, actually. It's a real shame, you know. And the real kicker is I spent $37 for the month-long membership and then $10 on top of that for an additional creds. And now I'm like 47 in the hole with only some usable footage. I don't know. It doesn't seem worth it to me. I think I'll just cut my losses and move on. I still have some points left. Maybe I should just attempt to try generating as much more as I can. But I think this might be one of those leave alone projects until the proper technology comes out that can knock it out of the park. I noticed that with Grok video generator, which sadly is no longer available for free. You have to pay $30 a month to gain access to that. I think that one did 2D animation the best out of all of the video generation models. Not exactly sure why, but you did get pretty satisfactory results with that model. So that's something to consider for the future, I suppose. Kling probably works best in live action settings, but when it comes to animated, if it's CG, it'll probably do fine. Maybe stop motion, but definitely not 2D. 2D, it struggles with. So yeah, and that's what I was using it for. Major bummer. Because sometimes when it does get it right, it gets it really right, and you're like, wow, that's actually really impressive. But most of the time it gets it wrong, and you get something that just looks really bad, and you're like, oh my gosh, I just wasted so much money on this. Yeah, real shame. It's like basically playing Russian roulette with creativity and, well, not creativity, but getting a good result each time. It's crazy. Well, anywho, moving along. Um, after that, um, yeah, I was telling my sister about what I was doing. Then she made some sauteed vegetables with cheese. I ate that. It was really good. I continued to work on the project for a little while until eventually I was like, oh, time to get ready for work. Got my clothes on, made a sandwich to go with a granola bar to take with me. I said goodbye to my sister, told her I love her, drove off to work. When I got to work, well, what do you know? Sweeps again, and honestly, I don't think I really need to go deep into details. Sweeped the whole store, produce, and break room, and then would check the restrooms. So, yeah. Anything done on break? Well, I was trying to understand my behavioral parents by watching some of my older videos to understand like why I'm not like working on my brain jam stuff, and ultimately it's just because like I crave novelty, I crave like surprise, and but I also crave specificness. And if I can have those things in like a project, then that could get me excited to continue each and every day. So that's something to consider. All right, well, moving along, went back downstairs. I noticed during my sweeps I had a weird feeling in the bottom of my gut, like in my pelvic region. It felt like there was like scratches like down there, like sharp nails scratching down there. It was weird, and it, you know, and then I tried to use the restroom and pee to get rid of that. Um, and it would come back every now and then. I feel like I'd have to walk and take it easy for the day. But luckily, it did go away, so I'm grateful for that. I was actually starting to worry that, oh no, do I have something serious? Do I need to call out for work and then go to the doctor to get like a checkup? But it eventually went away. Not exactly sure if it's something I should be aware of, though. I should probably like get that analyzed. That might be a good idea. Um, then my lunch break came. I went upstairs. I had a sandwich I made at home, which was honey turkey, potato bread, mustard, mayonnaise, and cheddar cheese slices, and it was very good. I really enjoyed that. And I also had the granola bar with a bottle of water, and that was really good as well. Now, as I was eating this, um, yeah, I was doing that research further on my daily habits. So, yeah, pretty cool. Eventually, I went downstairs, punched back in from lunch, and I did my closing chores. I took out the trash. I refilled the bags. I wiped down all the check stands. I um, uh, what else did I do? Refilled the cleaner paper towels. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I let my coworkers know about how to have maintained energy, and what I do is I like sometimes take a vitamin with my food. And well, I took a vitamin with my food the one time, and that gave me a lot of energy. So I think I might do that again tomorrow. That would be a good idea. I said goodbye to my boss and my coworkers, punched out. I left. When I drove home, I decided to greet my mom. I said hello. She told me there was some corn waiting for me, so I got corn. I warmed it up on the pan. Then I took out some hot dog buns, took out some hot dogs, microwaved those while wrapping them with paper. Put mustard, mayonnaise, and ketchup on that. Put some Cheetos, hot Cheetos, lime flavored on there. Watched. Then I had Doctor Thunder. Continued watching the Red Letter Media video about the Star Trek Voyager series. Really, really fun video. Then I watched a video of a lady talking. I paused mid between the video to make some tea, and I watched a lady talk about like the AI bots that were being showcased at like a convention center. That looked interesting. And then after that, I oh yeah, and like the first thing I was listening to as I was preparing my food was like a Roswell style encounter or crash from like a place from England. I forget the name, but that was cool. Um, yeah, and then I was just bouncing through different like things to watch. Like one thing I watched was oh gosh, the opening of Valerian. I really liked the opening of that. Oh, I watched Artemis, like the NASA crew giving a briefing on how Artemis is going. And I watched the crew of Artemis being interviewed. I just thought it was super inspirational and awesome to see that. Just really touching that when humanity could put our differences aside and band together to make this amazing stuff happen. It's just a huge inspiration to me to tell me like I can do anything I set my mind to as long as I, keep myself in this positive mind framework. So I thought it was really cool. I then turned off the TV. I took my vitamins. I brushed my teeth. I used mouthwash. And then I recorded this update video. So that's pretty much a real brief rundown of the day. This one's shorter than usual because I gotta be honest, it's like 2:22 in the morning and I really want to go to sleep. So thanks for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.